All right, huge news. I just had a brown bear not run up on me, but he was standing. You don't want that on YouTube. He was standing right over there. All right, so that's the road I came in on. It dead ends right there. Holy cow, I think I struck gold. As long as I can get Starlink up and running, I think I struck gold. But take a look at this spot. This is where it dead ends. There's a spot there for a van. You could also park here. I'm down this road. There's the dogs right there. North is that way, so I should be able to have good Starlink. We will definitely find out. Barrett's eating grass already. Barrett, stop eating grass. Thank you. Bella found a bone. Drop it. She found a bone or whatever this is. So we'll throw it near the water. Little bit of a mosquito problem here, but that's okay because I have bug spray. But I gotta get the dog sprayed and myself sprayed. The reason why these guys are on a leash right now is because it's late in the day, and that's right around the time if you're gonna have wolves or bears. Bella's pooping on camera. That's gonna be around the time that it's gonna have activity. So I will have them off the leash during the day. Look at this view. And we'll walk down by the water here. The dogs are gonna love this tomorrow, and let's see how cold it is. It's cold. It's definitely cold. But this is shallow enough where tomorrow Bella needs a serious bath, and Barrett's gonna get one also. Sorry about moving the camera so much. All right, guys, we'll check back in with you tomorrow morning. A few seconds for you guys. All right, huge news. I just had a brown bear not run up on me, but he was standing. You don't want that on YouTube. He was standing right over there. Here, it's probably a she, and it was probably about, I don't know, a year. No, I'm sorry, 3 to 4 years old. Let me show you guys. So the dogs were barking. I'm sitting in that chair right there. And the dog started barking. So I came around the van to see, and right in this spot, it was a brown bear. Oh, so if you guys are wondering where I'm at, I am near Glacier in Montana. I'm way out in the middle of the forest. That's the road I came in on, and it dead ends to right here. And it goes, there's a clearing up there that I'm gonna film for you guys and show you guys at a later time. But that brown bear, when I ran up, he was standing right there, and he was just looking at me. He or she was just looking at me. I couldn't tell if it was a male or female. And the dogs were barking, and the thing wasn't running away. So I grabbed my 1911, and I fired around into that backstop. Right there when I was standing here. Because the bear was facing that way, but he would turn around and he would look like he was getting ready to leave. So I fired a shot into a backstop, and the bear took off running. Holy cow. Man, my heart's pumping like crazy right now. But the good thing about running into a brown bear at this time of season, and it's 8 o'clock, 8:20. It's 8:20 right now. I'm not an expert on brown bears or bears at all, But from what I've been studying is they're mostly active running around getting water and food when the sun comes up and when the sun starts to go down. And right now the sun's starting to go down. So sure enough, way out here in Montana, we saw a gosh darn brown bear. Second time in 3 weeks that I ran into a brown bear. Now, what I'm using, my Pew Pew, it's not going to take down a brown bear. It's not going to, if it decides to come at me, that brown bear, if it decides to come at me, that 0.45 ACP is not going to stop a brown bear from completing his task. But firing around into a backstop, you got to know what your backstop, you got to know what's on the other side of your backstop. If that scares them away, good. And that's basically what it's a noisemaker right now. So that noisemaker did its job and it got that brown bear. It ran into that bush right back there. So the 45 ACP did its job. Loud enough bang where that thing took off. Wow. So the dogs and I are going to get back inside this van. I'm sitting by this creek bed in this beautiful country back here. Now, what I was saying earlier, if it's blackberry season in the springtime and they want to eat, or they're on the hunt, or they're looking for a mate, or there's a cub nearby, you're in danger. This time of year, which is August, is the best time to be camping because they're fully fed. They've mated a ton. Blackberries are gone. We're good to go. So as an outdoorsman, this is the situation that you want to be in. Wow. All right, Matty Van Halen's not with me. He's on his way. In a couple days, he's got mail to pick up near Missoula. All right, guys, stick around for the next clip. What are you doing, Barrett? So there's this game that Barrett and myself play where I pick up rocks, and this is what he does. Hey, Barrett. He goes and finds them. What are you doing, Barrett? And then here's our precious Bella in her true element. Watching this dog who's part wolf out here in the mountains of Montana. Off the leash, being as free as all possible. Really warms my heart a lot to see a dog that before I got her was mistreated. If you guys don't know, the previous owners had her for 3 years and chained her to a tree in Ohio. From what I hear, a 5-foot chain from the dog warden who actually took her away from that family and gave her to me. So it really warms my heart knowing that this dog has all the food and love and companionship with her brother and with me, and all the grass she could eat. Just to be able to run around in the wilderness in one of the most beautiful spots that I've ever seen here in Montana, really close to Glacier National Park. And to see this dog right here chasing rocks that I throw into the stream. You gotta love this guy. Let's give you guys a little walkthrough of camp here, and always keeping an eye on my dogs. This is my setup right now. Got the van door open. It's a cool 78 degrees right now, a little bit of shade. I have an awning that goes up top, and that awning was gifted by Rebecca Pence. I've had a nightmare of shipping issues with the brackets that it takes to mount these. Either the brackets didn't come with the awning, but the awning came in a cardboard tube and the tube ends were both open.
So I'm imagining that they fell out of that tube. Come on, Bella. So I had to order some more, and I bought the ones that are aftermarket because they're more robust. Look at Bella. She is under this bridge. So this bridge is where I came in on. I came from that direction. I'm gonna go up there right now and show you guys where I came from. So as you can see, we're so far out into the woods. Even though there was a bear here yesterday, like I said in the previous clip, that I'm not worried about bears at this time of year. I'm just not. They're more just wanting to keep to themselves. All right, so come on, Bella, come on. This is where we came from. This is where Barrett was playing in the water. There's my camp. Here's my dog. I always say that. And this is the end of the road right over this bridge with just running water that will put you to sleep at night. And there's Barrett, just like a kid at a swimming pool. He's back down there enjoying the water. And if you guys are always wondering where Bella is, I always know, and she's right there. So this dead ends into this area right here. There's one spot for a van. That's where I saw the bear. This used to be a road. Bella, come, good girl. But it's overgrown. We'll show you the top of it. So they added these boulders and they put this lip on here to keep people from driving up. And in the next video, we're gonna go up to that area because it's a huge clearing. But as you can see, this road is overgrown and it's not travelable anymore. So that's camp right there. Great spot for sun. Right now, my panels are a little shaded because of that tree. Bella, come back. Good girl. And I think I know where Matty Van Halen's gonna park. He's not here right now because he is still in Hamilton area because he has a package he has to pick up today, which is Tuesday. And either he's picking it up today or tomorrow, and then he's driving out here. So I'm imagining he'll be here tomorrow night. But where I envision Matty parking is probably one of the best spots to park. I think if he parks right here and he faces the van with the front end over here, he can open up his side doors, and this is what he'll enjoy falling asleep to, is that sound. With his van parked right here. So that's where I imagine Matty's gonna park. He might park up there, I don't know, it's always up to him. I'm gonna make lunch right now, and I'm gonna watch my kids play in the water, dogs. And we'll turn the camera back on here shortly. Looks like it's playtime. She's so quick. She will leave your sight in a second. Come here, Bella. She ran all the way around. And there she is right there. She ran all the way up that little embankment to hide from Daddy. But she comes when I call her. Isn't that right, baby girl? Isn't that right, baby girl? You're so pretty. Aren't you the prettiest dog on the planet? Huh? Yeah. And then there's this goofball who just loves to chase these rocks. All right, now that I've had lunch, I'm feeling so much better. This is what I fell asleep to last night. Had the windows cracked a little bit. So the reason why I'm able to do this and bring it to you guys, the number one reason is because of Starlink. If I didn't have Starlink, thank you to the donors that donated Starlink to this channel so the dogs and I can be way up in the mountains of Montana. Come on, Bella. With zero cell signal. There isn't a cell tower for probably 10 to 15 miles, but we're surrounded by mountains down in this creek bed. And if I didn't have Starlink, I would have to drive into town to upload a video. What that means is that I would have to shoot
a week's worth of video and then upload it all for the next week and release them periodically through the week. Schedule them to be released. So you guys would be a week behind. But because of Starlink, not only can I bring you guys, let me go find my dog. She went up underneath this bridge here. Come on, Belle. Get out of there. Not only am I able to bring you guys up-to-date videos that are only a day, maybe two behind. The reason why I can do that, why you can get those videos, is because of Starlink. But more importantly, or just as importantly, I don't have to drive into town every Tuesday and Saturday to do my live streams. The dogs and I can go live from anywhere that we can see the gigantic sky. All right, we're gonna get out of here for this video. Hit that bell notification so you guys know when a video or when I go live happens. And throw me a subscribe or share out this video. Any one of those guys, I'd be greatly appreciative. All right, for right now, the dogs and I say goodbye to you guys, and let me put the camera in a good hand so I can say we'll see you on the next one.
To slow down, fireplace, do you